Good morning. Welcome to the replay. Swipe to the right on Apple from the bottom to the top, Android, and share. Feel free to share. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to share. Welcome to the replay. We're going to get started here in a few more minutes. We're on early enough to get everybody a chance to get on. Hey, thank you very much, Gold Digger, for being here. Make sure you share it with your friends. Make sure you share it. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Oh, I got the light in the back of my head, right? I'm going to have to turn it around. Good morning, everybody. Let me see if I can turn you guys around here so we can get something a little better. Good morning. Hey, everybody. DarrellMuhammad here, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, here at Panera Bread. Welcome, you guys. This is the money game. This is where we talk about money. All right, how to play the money game to win and not play it to lose. How to be successful in this game called money here in America. Since it's so very, very important, it's becoming more and more important every day. Good morning, you guys. Come on in. Welcome. Let's share. All right, check out the hashtag Black Dollar, Black Wealth, Black Economy. We're delivering this live stream message exclusively for black people. Walaikum salam, welcome. This is a message for our people in the black community who need to understand. We think we know, and maybe we do know, but we need to understand how this money game is played, how people are playing it. And I'm just thankful to God that He allowed me, through my careers, my different various careers, to learn the inside rules of the money game. Good morning, everybody there in Meerkat. Feel free to restream at Meerkat. Feel free to restream. We're going to get started in 30 seconds. So share. Let's double the count here real quick. All right, let's go ahead and double count. Sharing is caring, brothers and sisters. If this is worth your time, then it's worth the time of your friends and those you care about. All right, so let's go ahead and share it right now as we get started. Today is Q&A, questions and answers. I didn't come prepared with any notes today. Thank you, Power of Oneness. I didn't do that, so definitely come with your questions. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, entrepreneur, teacher, mentor, and coach. Backgrounds in sales and marketing very, very extensively. Started my sales career 30 years ago. I'm still in sales. I'll never get out of sales. And marketing, online, offline. Been trained by some of the best in sales. Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, you name them. Also had a great experience, a great career as a stockbroker. That's the top 1% of all stockbrokers are quote-unquote minorities, so even a smaller number of those are black, all right? So I was able to survive the stock market, survive being a stockbroker for one of the top 4 leading brokers firms in America at that time, okay? So I bring that experience, I bring my experience of network marketing going back to 1985. So brothers and sisters, I'm a student of this game called the money game, how to play it to win, okay? The rules don't change, the execution of the rules change, and the environment changes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, okay? So that's who I am. I'm here to help as many people as I can. I'm here to unite and network with like-minded people, with black folks who are concerned about the economic development of our community, that understand there's an abundance in the universe, so we don't have to be so scarce oriented to whereas we're only looking out for ourselves and our family, right? But we're looking out for our economy, okay? So let me just make sure this phone is on vibrate over there at Meerkat so we won't have any disturbances. So I'm looking for those like myself. I'm looking for those who are unapologetically black, right? Who want to empower themselves and empower their black community because they're tired of seeing our community suffer. They're tired of seeing everybody come in and get rich off of us while we are poor, All right. So if that's what you're about, brothers and sisters, you're at the right place. We want to encourage you to invite all your friends. Invite all your friends. Go ahead and hit the Paradude in the corner. Restream it right there, Mirror Catch. Hit the Paradude in the corner and share it right now. We're going to get started in 20 seconds. So get your questions ready. You can ask questions over there at Meerkat, and we'll go as long as we can based on the questions, okay? So make sure you have your questions ready about money, about playing the money game, about the stock market, about gold, about real estate, about starting your own business, about personal finances, about budgeting. Hey, big baby, go ahead and put your questions in right now so we can answer those questions, okay? You can reach me at DarrellMuhammad.net. DarrellMuhammad.net is where you can reach me, and that's where I want you to go after this live stream if you're about helping black people become more financially strong, more financially empowering. You know, we can have finances and not be empowered, right? That's apparent. So we don't have to spend a lot of time debating that. That's apparent if you look in our community. So, brothers and sisters, if that's what you're about, that's in your heart, that's in your spirit, that's a burning desire in your belly, then we have to unite to get that done, because it's a very, 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 if I didn't say it, very big obstacle. All right? Not too big for God, but too big for us individually. So go to DarrellMuhammad.net. I'm looking to invest. Would you recommend stocks, hedge funds, or mutual funds? None of the above, Brother Robinson. I don't believe in the stock market. It's too manipulated and controlled by insiders. That's one. It can be a source, I guess. I mean, you know, you can make money in anything, so it's not a question of if you can make money. The question is, you know, what's your purpose? What's your long-term goal? You know, there's a million ways to make $1 million in America. You just need to pick one. And if you're just about making money, that's all you want to do so you can increase your lifestyle, then I'm sure that can serve that purpose. But the stock market is manipulated by the big boys. And from my experience as a stockbroker, you and I can never invest enough money to whereas we can live off of the income from that investment, right? At best, it can only supplement another income, right? And unfortunately, I think the stock market is going to be one of the first things that crash the second time around, or the next time, all right? And black people and other people lost all of their money that was in the market in 2009. So it's unpredictable. Like I said, the big boys control it. They can, I mean, you have pension funds that own, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of shares. When they pull out, that causes the share price to change, okay, which you and I won't know until it's happening, and then it's too late, all right? So I think, brother, we should stick with basic fundamental things. So thank you, Sister Denise. What happens so often with black people, we just want to jump and get into the sexy, sophisticated investments, and we haven't really understood and mastered the basics, right? The basic stuff. We don't have our personal finances in order, right? So I would say start with something basic. Food, shelter, and clothing. My favorite being shelter. Get into real estate. You can become as rich as you want to become rich in real estate. Just ask Donald Trump, our favorite, infamous candidate, right? So any other questions? Thank you for your question, Brother Robinson. Any other questions? Any other questions around money, investment, business, marketing, branding, social media? I'm a serious student, brothers and sisters. I'm a serious student. I'm serious about this. I'm going to, as 50 Cent say, I'm going to get rich or die trying. I'm going to win or die trying. And you're going to have victories and wins in the process. You're going to win battles, lose battles, but the objective is to win the war. And the war is against poverty and want. The war is passing on the race to our children at the beginning. Passing on to our children the start of the same race. All right. If we're going to pass on something to our children, brothers and sisters, let's pass on to them a new race, right? A race that's further down the track. Then keep on passing to them the same old race, right? Voting rights and discrimination. You know, brothers and sisters, our best example here in America for black people are the Jewish people, right? They started off in segregation here in the U.S. just like us. But look at them now, right? If you come here to Houston, I can take you to a place called 3rd Ward, McGregor Park. These are houses, 2-story houses, and many of them have living quarters. That's what I'm saying, living quarters above the garage. Right? Now, these is where the Jewish people used to live here in Houston when they were segregated against. 2-story, big brick homes, facing the bayou, right? With a living quarter in the back above the garage. This is where they used to live during segregation. Now, here in 2016, black folks have to be doctors and lawyers to be able to afford where they used to live in the 40s and 50s here in America. And the living quarters, you know who that was for? That was for their in-house maid. During segregation, here we are free. And we can't, well, some of us do it, but not enough of us do it. Not as many of us who say we are free and equal to everybody else, okay? So what are your questions, brothers and sisters? Any questions? Hey, Landon Point. Hey, Sean, how you doing, my man? Welcome over there, Meerkat. Any questions, brother? So let's ask questions. You know, let's ask questions. Let's ask questions. I mean, if you're starting a business and you're struggling with capital, if you need to understand some things, if I have the answer, brothers and sisters, I'll share it with you. If I don't, I'll tell you. All right? There's no room for being, authentic, unauthentic, or whatever the word is. But what question do you have? No questions? Okay, well, we can end this live stream real quick. 10 minutes in. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Somebody put that in there who knows how to spell my name so they can see it. DarrellMuhammad.net. Let's go ahead and share it. All right? Go ahead and share it right now. Hit the paradude in the corner. Paradude in the corner and share it. Let's see, get some shares real quick. Get some shares. I can't see you. You can see me. I know, you know I'm here, but I don't know if you're there, right? Or who's there. Thank you so very much, Sister Niambi. All right? So that's where you go if you like the message, if you want to unite, if you want to do something, if you want to get off the sidelines, get in the game, get your nose bloody, you know, get hit, get knocked down, get up, you know, that's when you get excited. See, players get excited when they get knocked on their butts. Real players, right? Real players don't avoid contact, right? That's why I'm getting out of the house and more, and you're going to see me do these live streams from Panera Bread and different places where I can get a nice quiet spot and a strong signal, because you got to get out and get engaged, all right? You got to get out and get engaged. The money didn't go anywhere. Money is still floating around America. Thank you for the hearts. Go ahead and share it, share it, share it. Share it right now, you guys. Let's share it. Let's share it, okay? I mean, you have other people with content that's not. Thank you, Gold Digger. You have people. Where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. Which city? Give me a name. Which city you're from, okay? Can you put personal paycheck in business account when business is slow? Of course not. You know you can't do that, T.O. That's why you asked the question. No, you can never. You never want to commingle funds. You never want to commingle funds. You just do better writing yourself a check out of the business account. All right? No, you never want to commingle funds. Walaikum salam here in Las Vegas. All right, Vegas in the house. All right, who else we got out there? Where are you guys? Shout out. Where are you guys from? Anybody in Houston? We have anybody? We had some people, some brothers on here from Saudi Arabia. Anybody else? Where you at? You guys just watching, huh? All right, where you guys at? All right, we like the title, The Money Game, Q&A, but we don't have any questions, okay? Come on, brothers and sisters, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right? And one of the most talked about topics, there's 3 of them. Health, money, politics, and always sex. Just relocated to Cali from Arizona. All right. Welcome. Walaikum salam. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Who else we got out there? What do you guys do? Let me know what profession you guys in, and maybe based on your professions, I can just give you some insight or a different perspective. What professions are you guys in? What do you do? Hey, Missy 415. That's a Bay Area area code, right? That's California, right, Missy? All right. So what do you guys do? All right. What do you guys do? If you go to DarrellMuhammad.net, you'll find out some of the things that I do. Apprentice plumber. Good, brother. That's good. Trades are always good. I don't think plumbing can be wiped out by technology. So that's good. That's a good profession to go in. And every building has plumbing. So just look around you. Every building you pass by has plumbing. I would tell you this, brother, that you want to learn sales. You want to learn sales. You want to learn sales. We're going to have to do like our foreparents did. Our foreparents did prior to integration. Papa always knew, I'm looking to invest in low-cost investment. What do you recommend? Aside from network marketing, real estate, brother. Real estate you can do with no money, no credit, no job. No money, no credit, no job. No money, no credit, no job. Go to my website, DarrellMuhammad.net, and you'll see my real estate course there. No money, no credit, no job. Okay? So what do you guys do? What else you guys do? Russia, what do you do in Russia? All right, what do you do in Russia? What do you guys do in Russia? All right, what do you guys do? What do you all do for an income? So I was saying that our forefathers were smart prior to integration. The smart ones of us, which was most of them because they were smart out of survival, what they would do is they always had a sideline gig. They always had a gig on the side to make extra money because they never knew when, quote unquote, the man would fire them, and he didn't need a reason prior to segregation. They didn't have EEOC, so he couldn't put all his eggs in one basket. So our forefathers did some things on the side, some legal, some illegal, but they were smart enough to know that they couldn't have just one income. Now that's something that we of us who are post-integration have yet to learn. Not enough of us know that or learn that or implement that. All right, and it seems like the higher education we go, the fewer of us have a sideline hustle. But we have to get back to those things, those basic fundamental financial truths that we as black people had to employ because we couldn't do what others have done, what others are doing as far as economics are concerned, because we're much more vulnerable, right? We're much more vulnerable than other people when it comes to economics. So we have to be much, much smarter, brothers and sisters. We've always heard in our community, last hired, first fired. Well, that hasn't changed. I wouldn't even say much. It hasn't changed. So we have to do the things that we used to do that will protect ourselves and our family, right? A lot of times family are broken up because of pressures of the environment, because of lack of money, right? But if we had other avenues or sources to generate cash, then that would save a lot of our marriages who are lost due to financial pressures. All right. So any questions? No questions? All right. Well, we can end this real quick. Any questions? Who else out there? What else do you guys do? What do you do for a living? Let's go ahead and share right quick. I'll stay on for another 13 minutes. So let's go ahead and share it. Let's get some people on. Some of your friends might have some questions about money, about what they, think about how, the environment is, the economic environment. Any questions on sales, brother and sister? Oh, the plumbing, brother, and plumbing. So I said that to say, brother, that, learn sales. Learn sales. Because like I said, every business has plumbing, right? So if there's a lack of revenue in the plumbing industry or in your business, then it's not because there's lack of buildings with plumbing. We have to learn how to sell. Hey, Turk, how you doing, brother Turk? All right, we have to learn how to sell. Let's go ahead and share it right now. We're going to only be on for another 12 minutes, and then we're going to get off. Let's go ahead and share it right now. Ask any questions you have around money, around personal finances, about economic empowerment for black people, about, job security, job insecurity, about stock market, about network marketing, about real estate investing. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Go ahead and share it up. Let's share it up. Let's share it. Let's see if we can double the count real quick. Let's introduce this stream to some new people. All right? Let's introduce this stream to some new people, brothers and sisters. This message is for black people. All right? Not exclusively for black people, but specifically for black people, right? So hashtag black dollars, hashtag black wealth, hashtag black economy, right? What is wholesaling as far as, hey, how you doing, lady? Oh, that's the nurse, right? What is wholesaling as far as wholesaling? Well, wholesaling is a concept, sister. Anything can be wholesaled. Wholesale is when you buy something substantially below market, and you sell it to another investor, not the end user. Okay. So in real estate, wholesaling is when you can find a property 50% or greater below the value, and you sell it to an investor. The investor takes it, fixes it up, or takes it and then brings it to the marketplace. Wholesaling is a concept. Everything is wholesale. Your car is wholesale. Your clothes are wholesale. Everything is wholesale, right? Are you doing some commercial deals? Not yet. We're working on that, Turk. That's the new phase that we're moving our business into. Actually, not just commercial, because that include a lot of things. That includes strips. You're welcome. That includes strips and things. We're sticking with residential. I mean, you can't go wrong, brothers and sisters, when you stick with the bread and butter. See, that's the thing. You have to have what they call a cash cow that kicks off enough cash so you can expand in your businesses. Right now, most people, your cash cow is your job. Then you get the cash that's kicked off from that. Good afternoon. Then you get the cash that's kicked off from that, and you invest in other things that kick off cash, preferably more cash than the previous one. But you always need a cash cow. I need to look into that. Well, Sister Nurse, go to DarrellMuhammad.net and click on my link there to my course. There's some free information, okay? All right, thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome. All right, lady, she invited Ms. Yanni. Thank you, Sister Yanni. Yanni, where are you from? Where are you from? We're talking about black money. We're talking about money, brothers and sisters, money. We're talking about what you don't learn from everybody else. Are you looking at apartments? Yeah. Anywhere from triplexes to 60 units, right? Residential. ATL. All right, ATL. Need to see what's happening in ATL as far as small apartments. We're doing small apartments. Turk, all right. Market cap rate about 8. Property cap rate has to be 2. It has to have a value play in it, where we can increase the value of the property due to management, due to repositioning, due to fix-up, due to mismanagement. Okay, it has to have a value play. Anywhere from triplexes to 50 units. All right, got it. 50 units. So if anything's out there like that, let me know, and we'll get all the financials and do a letter of interest, LOI. Okay. So yes, sir. That's where we're going. Thank you for asking, because you guys will hear more about that in the coming weeks. All right. Now go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Make sure you subscribe if you want to join me. We're going to have a meetup this Saturday, and I am looking for property. I just described what I'm looking for, all right? I just described what I'm looking for, Miss Yanni. Small apartments, online. Yes, the meet and greet will be a conference call, all right? Where you get on, you introduce yourself, tell us what you do. We meet and greet. Meetup group this Saturday. For those that join, subscribe to DarrellMuhammad.net. Just making sure I'll visit the site. Okay. Are you buying, wholesaling, or leasing? All the above. One thing I learned about real estate is that opportunity comes in many forms. Opportunity comes in wholesaling, opportunity comes in holding, opportunity comes in leasing. And when the opportunity comes to you, you got to recognize it as an opportunity, and if you can work that based on your resources and your knowledge base, then you should. If not, you need to expand and shop that opportunity, so you won't just miss the opportunity, because I am in Houston. So you won't miss that opportunity because you I don't know how to lease. But this is, but this looks like an opportunity. The numbers look good, but I don't know what to do with it. Excuse me. You don't know what to do with it, so you need to take it somewhere and have somebody help you. That's why if you're serious about where to meet your meetup group, go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe, you'll get an email
The meetup is Saturday. That's why if you're serious, I'm from Houston too. Okay, good, Heather. Pleased to meet you. If you're serious about real estate, brothers and sisters, 2 things you need to do. I recommend all my students. Number 1, you need to join the local real estate investment group, the local RIA group, Real Estate Investment Association there in your city. Number 2, you need to constantly invest in courses. All right, it's units around. Let me know. Okay, sure will. Ya sister. So you definitely want to invest in your education, brothers and sisters. If you're not investing in your education, then you're doing it wrong. You will not be successful. You hit and miss. You make sometimes, but not most of the time, right? If you're not willing to invest in yourself, brothers and sisters, you're just not going to make any. You're not going to make anything of significance. And if you do, it's going to take you forever and a day. And smart people take the shortest route, not the easiest, right? But the quickest. Not the easiest, but the quickest. So any questions real quick? You got 6 minutes left. Any questions? Thank you for the invite. Let's invite some more people, brothers and sisters. Last week was our first, I think it was our first Q&A, and we went over because we got on the flow, and there's a lot of questions start coming in. With Nurse, well, you know, you have to invest in your continuous CE, right? Continuous education as a nurse, right? Because it deals with someone's life. And the profession have to make sure that you're competent, you know. But unfortunately, as a real estate entrepreneur, outside of a real estate agent, thank you for inviting your friends, Irwin. Everything's voluntary. That's why you have some that they just don't make it because they just don't get it, right? They really don't get it. They really don't get it, right? They're trying to buy a book and build $1 million. You're not going to buy a book from Barnes and Nobles on real estate investing and become a millionaire. That's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And if it happens, you're the exception to the rule, and you can't build consistent, right, streams on being exceptions to the rule. You can only build Hey, Dino, where you been, man? You only can build consistent streams of income on the rule, playing by the rules, right? Having the numbers work in your favor, not always thinking you're the exception to the rule. Yeah, we are unique in our own way. We are special. There's no one like us out of 7 billion people on the planet Earth. But the fact still remains the same. You can't bank on exceptions. You can bank on the rule. And when the exception plays a part and the exception doesn't work in your favor, then that's okay because it's not going to appear that often to make a big difference. All right, any questions? Network marketing. Somebody asked, the brother asked about network marketing. I love network marketing. I think it's a good place for a lot of people to start. Oh, why not? Why not what? Why not what, Nurse? It's a good place to start, and it's a good place to finish. It's just a good place to be, all right? So whatever you think about network marketing, I'm sure that's the thought of the masses of the people. And once again, we won't be successful in the money game following the mindset of the masses of the people, all right? You don't have to be the exception to the rule. You just have to go in the opposite direction of the masses of the people, all right? So what was that, Nurse? That was why not? What was the comment about why not about? Okay? All right, so any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any questions, brothers and sisters? No excuse, 10X. Hey, they're all right. There's a fellow cordonor, fellow cordoners, 10X. All right, what else, brothers and sisters? What else do we have? We're talking about hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy, hashtag black wealth. Black wealth, hashtag black wealth. Right? There's only a handful of folks that talk about black wealth. You got Dennis Kimbrough, yeah. Wasn't mentioning him, but Dennis Kimbrough. You have Claude Anderson. You have Frazier. Those are the only people on a national level that are unapologetically black. On a national level, I'm sure little folks local like me and trying to brand themselves like me, but as far as nationally, those are the only 3 that I know, and those are the only 3 that I read and follow and mentor from. Okay? All right? Anything else? Nicole, praise. All right. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We're talking about black money. We're talking about empowering ourselves, our family, and our community economically. Right? We're talking about becoming real players in the money game. Right? Not on the front end, but on the back end. Not on the front end, but on the back end. All right? That's what we're talking about here. You know, everybody gets money, just in different amounts. Right? But the question is, what do we do as a people with the money we get? Right? Those of us who are black entrepreneurs, are we just pro-black entrepreneurs to get the dollar? Right? But once we get it, we're not pro-black when it comes to spending the dollar. Right? You want people to seek you out, pay a little bit extra, drive a little bit further, to give you $1 talking about black folks need to patronize each other. But then as soon as you get the dollar, you're not trying to drive further. You're not trying to spend a little bit more. You're not going in and asking for the black waiter or waitress. You're not going in and asking for the black car salesman. You're not going in and looking for a brother that's selling the suits. Is that what we're doing? Right? Is that what we're doing, brother? So that has to change. That's why our economy, our community is not empowered. We have $1.3 trillion come in to our black hands, and it stays in our community less than 24 hours. Why? Because once we get it, we're not looking for black people to give it to. Nobody does that but us. Nobody consciously or unconsciously does that but us. Right? $1.3 trillion is enough to have our own country. Right? That's larger than all the rest of the purchasing power of nations, all except for about 9. That's the 10th largest purchasing power in the world. So individually we are broke, but collectively we are not. Right? So if we don't have, brothers and sisters, because you and I don't want to unite to have. It's because you and I don't want to come together to deal with our intricacies, our differences, right? It's like on here yesterday, one of our sisters or somebody asked, "Are you a Muslim?" What that got to do with money? Right? What that got to do with black folks being empowered? What that has to do with us providing jobs for each other? What does that have to do with it? Keep disconnecting? Yeah, I'm good on my end, Nicole. All right? So what does that have to do with it? I don't know. That has nothing to do with it. That's what it has to do with it. See, black folks have to have a clarity. We have to get real clear on this money game, and we have to understand how to play it to win. We need to know the rules. We need to know what's relevant and what's not relevant to winning. Right? We get caught up and confused and mixed up and turned around on this superficial stuff that has nothing to do with us winning. I heard Alex Jones say it the other day. Let us deal with the global, well, I forgot what he called them, right? Let us deal with the global people, the people that's trying to bring in a new world order, right? Let us take care of them. Let us neutralize them and get them out of our lives, and then we can get together and ask each other. So you a Muslim? You a Christian? You a Alpha? You a Omega? You a Delta? I don't like them. Ski wee, ooh woo. I don't like them. Let's take care of this poverty we got running rampant in our community, right? Let's get rid of this whatever this is we got going on. That's a bunch of crap. Hey, walaikum salam. What question do you have about money, brothers and sisters? We're 2 minutes over. I'm about to get off this stream. If there's no questions, because I'm not a movie star. I'm not here for vanity. I'm not here to talk and you listen and you look at me and think I'm so smart and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to serve. I'm here to give you what I've been blessed to get by God's grace, so you can go out and use it. You can go out and share it. You can go out and empower our community. If you're not empowering our community, brothers and sisters, then